interest. Say hello to Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Hello, Kenny.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, Shaq. Our matchup tonight taking place in Sacramento Sleep Train Arena as we watch the Kings go up against the Los Angeles Clippers. Checking out the Clippers, the game tonight marks their second of 4 meetings they will play this season, and they come into this one feeling pretty good after winning the last time they met. And the topic here prior to tip-off, so many teams in the league going up-tempo these days. Kenny, as a player, did you like that style? I'm assuming you had to love it.
Because the one thing about playing up-tempo, Ernie, it brings you back to the roots of the game, why you started playing. If you ever go to a pickup game, you ever go to a park game, no one's stopping play and calling plays. They're going up and down. The big fella Shaq, when he first came into the league, the first thing I saw was him grab the ball coast to coast in the All-American game. That's what players want to do and people want to see.
You know, that was a great example, Kenny, but towards the end of my career and most of my career, I was honestly more of a half-court player. I was pretty fast for my size, but my strength was my biggest edge. In the half-court, barbecue chicken alert. I had to put that work in, Ernie.
That about wraps it up for here. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you again later.
That's the 5th barbecue chicken alert.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Los Angeles Clippers. At Paul Pierce. At shooting guard, Jamal Crawford. At center, DeAndre Jordan. At the other guard position, Chris Paul. At the other forward position, Frank. The head coach of the visiting team is Doc Rivers. At the shooting guard position, standing 6'5", number 5, Lance Stevenson. At the power forward position, standing 6'8", number 18, Ronnie Hardaway. Starting at the other guard, at 6'0", number 7, Darren Ellison. At forward, 6'8", from Connecticut, number 8, Rudy Gay. And in the middle, 6'11", from Kentucky, number 15, DeMarcus Cousins. Your head coach is Randy Whitman.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's the Los Angeles Clippers and the Sacramento Kings. And the injury to Blake Griffin. This is really the big news here, Clark.
Well, it's going to be a few weeks until he's back, but that's not as bad as it could have been. It could have been much worse. In the end, given the way it looked when he was helped off the court last game, I think he'd consider that good news.
I don't think there's any doubt. You know, when you watch that live, that injury seemed to be far worse. So still, small comfort for him having to sit these next few weeks out, but hopefully he'll be back soon.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for the Clippers right now, Paul and Crawford pair up at the 1 and 2. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Pierce. And it's Freak in at the 3, the small forward.
Yeah, he was boxed out and tried to get the rebound the only way he could.
Yeah, he got straight over the back and on top of him there, too. So nothing subtle about that one.
So for Sacramento, their last game, a loss to the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game for them.
Well, you know, they gave the crowd a bunch to cheer about. And when you do that, you put yourself in a really tough position trying to come away with the road win.
And here is Los Angeles now after the Kings pick up 2. And now Sacramento on the break. Here's Gay. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. LA's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Paul kicks to Jordan. Kicks it out to Paul. Launches it. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Paul's got his first 3 points of the game.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Gay outside. Goes up from the top of the key. Here's Hardaway, and Jordan sends it back.
They've had a cold start so far. Just 1 of 5 from the floor here early.
Freak dishes to Jordan. Collison the pass to Gay. Sacramento again missing. Los Angeles has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Crawford kicks to Paul. And stolen by Gay. And the shot is good.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Collison against Paul. Kicks it to Freak. Four on the clock. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Freak's got his second basket of the night. The Kings trail by 4. Gay left side. Shot from 12. He makes that one drop. Only a second and 5 drives.
Excellent feed from D.C. Darren Collison.
Paul goes in. And a wide open look for Freak. That 3 off the mark. The Kings have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Now here's Jordan. 8 points his last outing. Freak with it. He kicks it to Crawford. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Passes it to Stevenson. Fires from deep. Crawford with the rebound. And Los Angeles guys shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit freaky out there.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Stevenson against Crawford. And it's Stevenson missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Outside Pierce. And stolen by Cousins. Here's Stevenson. Drops in the breakaway late. Stevenson's got his first bucket of the night.
And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Well, I think they did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor.
Here's Collison. Following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. And that one's good by Gay.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Throws it up high. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around in the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
And guys, that's an alley-oop I guarantee you we'll be seeing on the highlight reels for the next few days. They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
The Kings trail by 3. Collison kicks to Gay, and so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in 3-point percentage last year. The Clippers, number 1.
You know, Kevin, they were absolutely fantastic last year. I mean, they demanded respect from behind the arc all year long. Very consistent and very disciplined in their shot selection. They knew exactly how to move the defense and move themselves to get quality looks from behind the three-point line.
Now here's Freak following the shot by Rudy Gay and stolen by Gay. Second chance shot in deep. Hardaway drops it in the basket.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
And Freak throws it down.
And that's not supposed to happen. Come on now. You're not supposed to throw an alley-oop from that kind of distance. Come on.
And then Clark to dunk it with authority.
But how about the communication, guys? I got a feeling that's something they may have tried in practice.
Looking at the numbers for Rudy Gay, he already has 9 points and 2 steals.
It's all him today. He's got more points than the rest of the team combined.
You know, it's really hard to fathom that, to wrap your head around it. I mean, what an unbelievable offensive performance.
Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Sacramento. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Redick is checked in.
A moment here to see the stats for Rudy Gay. A very nice season for him last year. Last season put up about 17 points per, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. He has been terrific throughout, putting up some huge numbers offensively.
Yeah, you know, you just plug him in. He's a flat-out scoring machine. When you plug him up, let him go.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
A floater, and it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And he gets the bucket.
A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
I spoke briefly with Randy Whitman. He talked about how they match up with a player like Paul Pierce, saying, you know, he's one of those guys who really does it all at a high level. Defend, score, you name it. I think defensively, we may look to double some and force other players to make shots. He's one of the greats. You enjoy the challenge of playing against him and just hope you can have enough to win. Guys, we'll see who carries the day.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for Cousins. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Darren Collison. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Stevenson with the ball. Rondo gets the bucket.
Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
The Clippers in the lead. Paul outside. And there's the pass to Ezeli. Redick inside the line. And no good as it rattles out.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Pass to Stevenson. Tipped away. And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. The tray. There's the bucket. Good. Freak's got 19 points.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one. They love the work there. They got the most out of that possession.
Now here's Paul. He had 16 points in the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. And that one's good.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Now here's Rondo. It's a 5-point game. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. Coming off a terrific season. First in scoring, first in rebounding. And lest we forget the most prolific shot blocker in the game. #1 in blocks per last season.
Yeah, and that's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him, and you really can't contain him.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
He misses the free throw. The Kings making a switch here. Caspi's checked in. The Clippers also changing it up. Justin Holiday comes in for Jordan. And Barea subbed in for Paul. They set the screen. Barea, no good.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Now, here's Barea. He feeds it to Holiday. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Here's Caspi. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Caspi's got his first 2 points of the night.
Beautiful play by Lance Stevenson. He's as gifted a passer as we have in the league.
Here's Ezeli. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And keep an eye on the three-point shooting because that has been a factor as well. If they can maintain that current form, they can be successful.
Splitters checked in for Cauley-Stein. Clippers leading by 4. To the middle. And stolen by Splitter. And they're pushing it up. And Stevenson, the bucket on the assist by Booker.
And one area where they haven't struggled has been transition.
Yeah, I think that may be their ticket out of the hole. Look for even more of those quick hitters.
Now, here's Reddick. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the defense has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull that trigger. You've got to be in his face and not give him any space.
And you can see, Clark, that he has garnered the attention of the defense here. They are not going to allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Here's Reddick after Rajon Rondo's bucket. Here's Freak, and that one is stuffed right through.
That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defender.
And he gets it to go. Splitter's got the game tied up here for Sacramento.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope, it's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
Barea dishes to Ezeli. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And that one misses. Paul Pierce is checked in for J.J. Redick. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Stevenson passes to Rondo. Splitter sets a screen for Rondo. And Booker kicks to Caspi. Chance there to take the lead, missing. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumping. Pedal to the metal right now, really pushing it.
And 3 of their last 5 makes here coming in transition.
Holiday dishes to Freak. Puts up the baby hook. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. 23 points for Freak.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Here's Stevenson. It's all tied in Sacramento. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
All right, Sacramento, please welcome to the court.
Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And let's quickly break it. These guys.
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
Splitter is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. That's Rajon Rondo. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Collison in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Los Angeles has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Crawford passes to Paul. A three-pointer is right on target. Paul's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Clippers. Cousins with a screen on Paul. Outside Collison. Here's Cousins. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Crawford, no luck. The Kings trailing. Gay kicks to Rondo. Kings moving the ball around. And the wide open shot from Collison. But they'll get another chance. Another shot. Gay. The shot's good. Collison making the play. Collison's got his 7th assist in the game. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover. You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Now here's Freak. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Paul for 3. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pelicans had a huge game. He finished with an incredible amount of points, and the basket must have looked like an ocean to him as he nailed 3 after 3. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Now here's Freak. Following the shot by Rudy Gay. Jordan with a screen on Cousins. Freak kicks to Jordan. It's 2-on-1. Up the floor. And Rajon Rondo, the basket on the assist by Collison. Collison's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And taking a look here at the numbers for Crawford, how he performed last season. Averaged about 11 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And, guys, no question, he's a guy with some talent. But
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really, in a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, you do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. The Kings shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Hardaway hits them both. Clippers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. And stolen by Cauley Stein. And here we go. Finished off the break. 17 points for Gay.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Out that one, the Sacramento lead has been cut down to 1, and the bucket from Freak.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Rondo drives in. The Clippers grab the miss.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Collison against Paul. A step-back shot here. It's deflected. And Gay with a clear path to the hoop. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And the Clippers making a change here. Cole's checked in. Pierce with the screen on Collison. Cole dishes to Freak. There's a screen. Gay comes over with a double team. Here's Pierce. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Kings have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Rondo against Redick. And there's the foul, and Darren Collison picks it up. That is his first foul of the game. LA's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Jordan with the screen on Collison.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way.
Redick against Gay. The tray. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Freak's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And the wide open shot from Redick. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. The Kings in second.
Both clubs physically dominant inside the paint, and that's why you see those outstanding shot blocking numbers.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Azili's checked in. Now Collison still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. It's Gay with the drive, and it's blocked. Here's Cole. There's the pick.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Dishes it to Freak. 6 to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Jordan with the bucket.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Collison, no good. Here now, the Clippers. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Cole.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Norris Cole.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Clippers lead by 6. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, looking at the stats, it's hard to doubt you have been the #1 factor for your team. Do you feel like you're controlling the paint right now?
I mean, I'm trying to. I know we're a lot tougher to play when we can limit second chances and get a lot of one-on-ones on defense. I think we should be able to keep it going next half as well. Yeah.
Your mindset is working. Well done. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of quarter number 3. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
Some outstanding numbers in this one for Freak. 8 rebounds and some big-time point production as well. Talk about on fire. Nearly everything's going in for him right now.
He's just got that touch, that magic touch right now.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Paul and Crawford pair up at the 1 and 2. Pierce is out there with Freak, and it's Jordan in at the 5 spot. Stevenson passes the game. That ball. High speed that time from Stevenson. Stevenson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Clippers leading by 3. And here is Paul. Crawford, no one around him. There's Freak. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Screen by Cousins, and Paul over to help. 16 feet away. Good on that shot. With that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Cousins. Los Angeles has gotten a 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Sacramento's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Shoots from 12. And the Kings check on 2 more.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. A clean look from that range. He's got to take it. Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Gay with no one around. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half. Got a chance here to check out how the Kings ranked in the NBA last season, Kevin. 2nd in blocks, 3rd in rebounding. And it was really a successful year for them on the offensive glass. I mean, by the time everything was said and done, they were top 5 in second chance points.
And as you mentioned, so many blocks for them last year. Some highlight reel rejections in that mix over the course of the season. No doubt about it.
To tie. It's hauled in by Jamal Crawford. Crawford's got his 4th rebound in this one. There's Freak. Misses the 3.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
They double him with Jordan. Pass to Stevenson. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Freak's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Jordan the screen. Tries to save it. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Chris Paul picks up that one. For Sacramento, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Gay.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Hardaway is screen on Jordan. Allison with it. He's picked up by Paul. They get it back. That gives them the lead. 10 points here for Cousins. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire. And taking a look here at some numbers for Cousins. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season put up about 17 points per, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists. What incredible numbers. He has been a beast.
Impossible to guard right now. When he's on a roll like this, there's not much you can do to stop him. What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Sacramento Kings dance team.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Collison kicks to Stevenson. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Collison dishes to Cousins. Wants to get it to Gay, and does. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. That's now 26 points for Rudy Gay. Collison against Paul. It's Freak, top of the key. Crawford right side, wide open. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Collison kicks to Gay. Screen by Cousins. And they double up Gay. Cousins, the pass to Stevenson. Just 5 on the clock. It's Gay with the drive. Great D that time from Freak. The Clippers trail. In the corner, it's Crawford. And he's good on the 3-ball. Crawford's got 5.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
And Cousins kicks to Gay. Sinks that one from the post.
That is an elegant move to drop in the floater there, guys.
Inside, there's Freak. And the rejection by Cousins. Baseline try, and the basket by Collison. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Kings.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
Stevenson can't hit.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the dunk by Jordan.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Excellent game we've seen from DeMarcus Cousins. 10 points. The steals are starting to pile up for him also.
And Clark, he's really gotten into their heads because of it. I mean, guys are on the lookout for him, always worrying about where he is.
Sacramento making a switch here. Cauley Stein's checked in. J.J. Barea's checked in for the Clippers.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
And you do. You have to have both ends of that play, and they were fantastic on that one.
Got a piece of it, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. They set the pick. Here's Collison. Sacramento again missing.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And that one's good by Stevenson.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
And it's Paul penetrating. And it falls over the rim and in. Paul's got 13.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge, Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Here's Cousins. Excellent D there from Pierce.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Freak with it. Picked up by Collison. For the lead. The offensive rebound. Jordan. That's tipped. And they're able to recover. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. The drive by Collison. The stupendous finish in traffic. Collison's got his second basket of the night. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Chris Paul again. Paul's got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Gay misses. The Clippers shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Stolen by Stevenson. And now it's Collison running. He can go all the way.
Boy, the pace has been relentless. These guys have really been pushing it up, fellas.
And one of the best ways to get a rhythm offensively really is to play in space. And you do that with fast break opportunities. Transition buckets are always a boon offensively.
Gay against Paul. Cousins with a screen for Stevenson. No good on the three.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
There's Freak. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Freak's got 39.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Outside Collison. Shoots a fader. No good off the front iron.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Now here's Barea. He's covered by Collison. Down low. And there's Gay. That's good on the assist by Collison. 30 points for Gay.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And stolen by Cauley Stein. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got rebound number 13 with that last one. For the lead. And good on the basket. Book it. Freak's got 42 in the game.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Screen by Cousins. Collison up top. Guarded by Barea. Collison kicks to Gay. The shot's good. Collison making the play. And that's now 33 points for Gay.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
The drive by Paul. Stevenson with it. He's got 6. Feeds it to Collison. And Cousins kicks to Gay. Cousins with a screen on Paul. Gay with it. Now Pierce defending. Cousins, no one around him. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Paul outside. Jordan the screen. Here's Barea. A second chance effort. And the rejection by Cousins. And that one's good by Gay. Now it's a 4-point Sacramento lead.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
Hey, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control. Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Here's Barea. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Barea's got the game tied up here for the Clippers. Sacramento's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And for 3, Collison. Barea pulls it in. The feed to Freak. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Jordan up top. Lets it go with a 3. A nice shot by Barea. Barea's got 5 points now in the quarter.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Here's Cousins. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. 14 points for DeMarcus Cousins.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. The Clippers on top. They're up by 1. Live from Sacramento, you're watching 2K Sports. And and thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. The Clippers in the lead. We've got Splitter. Collison is out there with Rajon Rondo. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Booker in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Here's Freak. Rebounded by Hardaway. King shooting reasonably well, 45%. Looking to get it going. Booker dishes to Rondo. Kicks to Collison. Uncovered. And the Kings check on 2 more.
Wow, the fans are really getting their money's worth tonight. What an entertaining ball game.
Up to this point, Greg, it's been almost impossible to separate these teams. I think this one's going to be close all the way.
And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line to try to make it a 3-point play.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Rondo. Count it. And we'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Freak.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Rondo's been able to continue his game. He has 8 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
He can just change a game with his defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely the last several possessions. Yeah, sloppy D there. You can't let him get the ball in his hands down there.
Extremely untidy on the defensive end. I mean, when he gets it in that close, that's an easy bucket. You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots.
Takes a 3. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. And that's now 11 points for Rajon Rondo. Crawford outside. And we're around 2 minutes.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often, that's the case for this team.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Clippers. Here's Freak. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first. They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Outside Collison. The jumper from the free throw line is good. And the Kings lead by 3.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Here's Cole. To the paint, here's Freak. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he fixed the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Splitter. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. There's the foul against the Clippers. And he makes the first. Justin Holiday's checked in for the Clippers. And Splitter drops them both. Clippers trail by 3. There's a screen. to the right side. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. It's good. This game is all even.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Rondo against Redick. Rondo passes to Booker. Back to Rondo. He dishes it to Splitter. Just 4 to shoot.
That pass never had a chance there. His timing was perfect in going after that steal.
Redick with the bucket. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Clippers?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot and also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Here's Cole. They set the pick. There's the dish to Freak. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Freak's got 55. Splitter with a screen on Redick. Rondo kicks to Splitter, and it's blocked. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Outside Collison to the inside. He got right to the cup using that screen.
That's 3 or 4 from the field for him now, guys, and he's really been a big part of the scoring here in the fourth.
Throws it up high, and Freak throws it down.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Freak's got 59 points.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
The Kings trail by 6. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Clipper shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Forget about finesse and agility. This big fella's all about power and force.
There's a screen. Collison with it. Out defended by Freak. Hardaway. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we need by playing for your team.
And the Kings pushing it up now. Tries again. No good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. And Holiday has it in the corner. He kicks it to Cole, and he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. And some changes here for the Kings. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Splitter. Gay comes in for Trevor Booker, and Lance Stevenson subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Pierce is checked in. Collison kicks to Stevenson. Cousins dishes to Gay. Redick with the rebound. Redick's got his 4th rebound in this one. Passes it to Freak. Jordan kicks to Redick. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Here's Freak. And it's off from 3-point range. The pass to Stevenson. Collison for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Freak's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Pierce. Inside, Freak. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And he knocks down the first one. Ball checked in for Justin Holiday. And both free throws good from Freak. The Kings trail by 6. Outside Collison. Kept alive by Sacramento. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. The first free throw is good.
At the line for your Kings, Rudy Gay.
Rudy Gay hits them both. Now here's Paul. To the paint. Here's Freak. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And the first one drops.
Yo, fellas, let's tighten up.
At the line for the Kings,
Let's get a stop on this one.
Good on both. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Redick against Stevenson. Here's Hardaway. No good. Jordan with some nice D.
You know, they've been outstanding on the boards, and it's a big reason why they've got a lead, doing the dirty work down low.
We call that a collabo because everybody's boxing out and making sure they secure the glass.
Here's Freak. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Outside Collison. Cousins against Jordan. Stevenson outside. Shot clock at 5. Good.
Lance Stevenson, 2 points.
Here's Paul. Paul is doubled. Right side, Jordan. Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. Back to Jordan. Redick with the 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists now in this one. The Kings trail by 10.
Sacramento calls timeout.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, Kevin, Randy Whitman had some words for his team over the break. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets them going.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. They set the pick. Cousins fires, loses the defender with the screen, and drills the jumper.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Now Paul. Inside, there's Freak. Good work defensively by Gay.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the boards.
Yeah, you know, but down the stretch here, guys, they'll summon that extra effort to try and get it done, I think.
That's tipped.
2 minutes.
And here is Paul. Jordan the screen. Paul kicks to Freak, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
.151 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Cousins. Crawford with the rebound. Crawford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Paul outside. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Freak throws it down.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
And that's what makes the alley-oop such a terrific play when you're able to execute it.
Gay in the corner. Nobody near Stevenson. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
We've got 1:08 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Pierce. An easy layup after coming off the pick. And the Clippers lead by 14.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Los Angeles.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here, Clark.
I call them warm-up jump shots. I mean, 3 after 3. It paid off for them in the end.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent, Greg, who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Freak. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Paul passes to Freak. Kicks it out to Paul. Outside Pierce. Here's Freak, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Settle down.
And you can hear the disappointment in the crowd tonight. But we saw a team that was just ready to do battle in this arena. They clearly wanted this road game.
Crystal clearly. They came in here determined to steal this game, Greg. Their effort level, I thought, was outstanding, and they just took care of business.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance. Let's go to Shaq. What can you say about his performance?
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.